Layoffs at the Meleia resort overnight, now creating the latest round of controversy between the Bahamas Hotel Catering and Allied Workers Union and the resort as the ongoing dispute with the property over its 15% gratuity escalate. Clint Watson has been following this Meleia.
It's been an uphill battle for the Bahamas Hotel Catering and Allied Workers Union as they seek to get outstanding gratuities from Meleia Resort while struggling to come to an agreement on the new rate for gratuities. But the game changed Tuesday night.
After last night, we would have gotten a report that some 8 persons would have been terminated who management determining as would not have completed their probationary period. So they have terminated those persons because they would have seen some of them, they would have seen them on the varying newscasts and indicated that their services is no longer needed.
General Secretary of the Hotel Union, Darren Wood, says once again the hotel is not acting in good faith, nor in their view are they abiding by the industrial agreement.
Well, first and foremost, management is now creating new terms and conditions for employees being hired down at the Meleia Resort. Because our industrial agreement is clear, it spells out what the probationary period is for new employees in the varying categories of workers and of work. So we have a difficulty with it. When we reached out to management initially, when we heard that persons were going to be terminated, their indication was that they knew nothing of it.
Wood says this latest issue is separate and apart from the ongoing gratuity issue, which still remains outstanding. But no doubt he feels there's still a connection at the end of the day.
The dispute that we would have filed at the Department of Labor was filed on management changing policies relating to the distribution of gratuities. So while a person may be saying, oh, they're fighting and they're talking about the 15%, it's more than that. The 15% might be the nucleus of the problem, but they are now spin-off problems.
And with regard to the issues of gratuities, Woods reiterates that the industrial agreement specifies how the benefits should be distributed.
There has to be an agreement. The management team down there at the hotel is hell-bent on doing whatever they want to do as it relates to these employees. The senior vice president for external affairs made it abundantly clear. If we don't agree, they won't pay. And he said it. If we don't agree. And the thing about it is they want us to agree to 8% versus 15%. But they're saying to us the 8% can be equivalent to the 15% because that is what they offer everywhere there is a Meleia property around the world. Well, we say you have to compare apples with apples.
In a statement from Bahamar, it outlines that the company has a clear probation period for all new employees to ensure that all workers meet performance standards. As far as accusations of retaliation against employees, the company says those claims are not true. The company representatives say a large number of employees participated in 2 illegal strike actions back in December, and despite this being a significant breach of their terms and conditions of employment, Meleia chose to treat this with the utmost understanding and sensitivity, and no employees suffered any consequences for their participation. Meleia is calling on the union leadership to stop with what they term rhetoric and grandstanding and resolve the situation as soon as possible so that the all-inclusive gratuities to employees may be distributed.
Now the union says their actions will only intensify from here. They have filed a strike vote with the government. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.